Hello and welcome to Mastery Quiz number 5, Graphing a Line. I'm your host, Mr. Ronchak, here to graph with you. Can you tell I'm really excited? Alright, so here we go. I actually am kind of pumped. So what we're going to be doing here is we're going to graph these two lines. My first one is y equals 2/3 x minus 1, and my second one will be y equals negative 3x plus 5. Now what's amazing about these is they're all in slope-intercept form. What slope-intercept form looks like is that y equals mx plus b. It might be something that you might be waking up in the middle of the night yelling out to your parents. The m is our slope. We've been talking about this so much. This is our slope right here. It tells us how slanted our line is. And b is the y-intercept. See if I can spell this correctly. C-E-P-T. Y-intercept. Y-intercept means how far or low we have to go on this y-axis. So what's great about these things is they tell us a point really quickly. So here we are. We're going to graph this line first, right over here. So the first thing I'm going to look for is I'm going to look for my y-intercept. This is sort of step 1. And slope is step 2. So step 1, get your y-intercept going. So it's saying negative 1. See, it's plus b, so negative 1 right here. That tells me to go to my origin and go down 1. This is my y-intercept right there. Not the greatest dot in the world, but that's my y-intercept right at negative 1. The coordinate being 0, negative 1. That's the coordinate of my y-intercept. Next, I've got to graph my slope. And what's great about slope is it's right there. I don't have to do any calculations whatsoever. It's just right there. So slope is always my rise over my run. So from here, I'm going to start at my y-intercept. I'm not going to start at my origin. I want to start at my y-intercept this time because I know this is one of the dots of my line. I've got to make another one. So from here, I rise 2 and I run 3. 1, 2, 3. So I went from my y-intercept up 2 and over 3. Run of 3, rise of 2. So this is my next point on my line. This isn't part of it. This is the 2 points of my line. Now that I have 2 points, I can make my line. All I need to do is connect the dots. So that is kind of piddly and small. We want to make a much bigger line. We want to kind of eyeball it from there. That is awful. But you kind of get the idea of what we want to do. The most important thing is being able to graph this y-intercept and make our slope. Let's do it again over here on this other side. So first, get your y-intercept. That is step 1. This one is up 5. So starting at the center, go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get my y-intercept. Now you may be freaking out a little bit because this is my slope, but I've got a rise over, there's nothing here. Oh, whatever shall I do? Where is my run? There's nothing down there. Wait. Here's what we can do. Any number that you want, any number in the whole world, if you divide it by 1, you do not change that number. So we can divide negative 3 by 1. And that gives us a run. Our run is 1. So from here, our rise is negative 3. It's not regular 3, it's negative 3. So rather than going up, where should we go? Y down, of course. So we go down 3, and then we run 1. Now my last line was so horrible that I'm going to actually make a few more dots to kind of make my life a little bit easier, because making these points is so easy. We just go down 3 and over 1. Down 3 and over 1. Down 3 n over 1. Why, I could even go in the opposite direction. I could go back 1 and up 3. Note how that's the same as going down 3 n over 1. So now I've got a whole collection of points. And now I can connect these dots much, much easier than my last one. Oh, isn't that a beautiful line? No, it's not. But it does go through all my points. We're not grading you on the straightness of your line. We're grading you on the quality of those points and if you know to connect them all. If you have any questions, find me and I'll be happy to help you out. And keep practicing.